There. Welcome to my channel. We're starting with lumbar plexus today. Lumbar plexus and lumbosacral plexus is very important for us to study. Many videos are there which will try to make you explain. I have included everything. I'm trying to make you very simple and easy. So let's start. First you write here 1, a 2. Sorry, a little bit, make it bigger. A 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. Okay. This will be T12. Lumbar 1, lumbar 2, lumbar 3, lumbar 4, and lumbar 5. Stop here. Okay, then you obviously, every nerve ends in the format of this, like sort of a thing. Just go for here. Go one up, one down. One up, one down. One up, one down. Same thing. Enough. Do not write anything for lumbar 5. Okay, the first one, the single one, alone in his life, subcostal nerve. Okay, please see it. It's subcostal nerve, receives its root. It's just T12. It's its number. Then you can see these both are too close to each other. Okay, let them get married to have our iliohypogastric nerve. Okay, the contributions is very easy. You can T12 the boy and L1 is the girl. Then he is alone. Okay, in this family there were only this person is alone. No one likes ilioinguinal nerve. Okay, it's just an L1. Okay, this is understood. T12, L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. Join T12, L1. Subcostal nerve. Subcostal it is. Please, I know what I said before. Subcostal nerve is T12. Join 12 and L1. You got iliohypogastric. Then join nothing. Just L1 alone. It's ilioinguinal. Now L2. Can you observe L2? It has just two parts. Take the upper part. Bring him down. L3. An arranged marriage. Different families. Arranged marriage is nothing but the lateral femoral cutaneous combination L2 and L3. Arranged marriage. Now we have another particular problem. L2 stop portion and the L3 stop portion. L2's lower portion and L3's lower portion. Bring them. We have an extramarital affair of L4 also trying to join them to have an extramarital affair. 3 leads to femoral nerve. Femoral nerve, L2, L3, and the L4. I hope you understood. Now the only one marriage in this pathetic family where I have affairs, interfares, will have L4 and L5. They'll meet us in lumbar sacral plexus. That's the next video following this. This is a simple method to make you understand lumbar plexus and how it is as such. Please observe it again. You can pause the video. It's very simple to draw, but what I have excluded, now I'll do it. Leave a gap here, put one line. Leave a gap, put one line. So the first one is this particular thing, genitofemoral nerve. It comes here. It's located this region between L1 and L2. Then we have here one nerve coming from this region and joining them to form the obturator nerve. Obturator nerve is the combination of L2, L3, and the L4. L2, L3, and 4. Simple method. Now I'll try to show you a knee diagram of the same thing which I've drawn for you people. So I'll just zoom it. So costal, iliohypogastric, ilioinguinal, genitofemoral. I've got the arranged marriage, lateral femoral cutaneous, have an extramarital affair thing, the femoral nerve, and the lumbosacral plexus, which will meet us very soon. Obturator nerve is married, then gets divorced and takes one more, L2, L3, and L4. This is obturator nerve. This is what given in most of the videos, but I would like to tell you what do they supply? What do they supply and where do they supply? Let me just go for this particular part to remember. This nerves, this is not given in the net, please concentrate. The subcostal supplies the abdominal wall as well as the skin of the gluteal region, in speaking as hips. The iliohypogastric supplies the abdomen, and the anterior cutaneous, it's anterior cutaneous to the skin of the suprapubic area, laterally cutaneous to the skin of the hip area. Okay, the iliohypogastric. Iliohypogastric this is what it is. Ilioinguinal. Inguinal obviously is going to the scrotum or this lower part of the reproductive area in a male or female. It is cutaneous to the scrotum, the bag of testes, as well as the thigh area in female, if in a male and a female. Genitofemoral, which I was just talking to you, combinations from L1 and L2, goes for the cremaster muscle, the scrotum in males, vulva in females. And the skin, a very important thing please, the skin of the femoral triangle, the one we dissect starting where it is. Lateral femoral cutaneous nerve is called skin of the fascia of the anterolateral area of thigh. It supplies, this all are the supplies. In speaking English, greater trochanter of our femur going towards the knee. This is what it is, the entire supply of this. The femoral nerve, the extramarietal affair, L2, L3 and L4 supplies knee, hip joint plus skin anterior medial to the knee, patella, ligament, the dorsum of foot. Please remember the sole of the foot is supplied by the tibial nerve with its medial and lateral plantar branches. Obturator, the one person alone, it's L2, L3 and L4 supplies the same thing, knee and hip joint and parts of it, and cutaneous area of the medial thigh. And the obturator, the name it's given because it supplies the obturator externus muscle of the pelvis and adductor region. This is, just freeze the screen here. This is very important for you to write in lumbar plexus. Okay, now let's go to this lumbosacral plexus. I'll go to the classroom now and I'll give a class there completely, but this is very simple. Let's see this thing. Lumbosacral plexus plus S4 is equal to lumbosacral plexus. It's actually sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve is the one chief here. I am the one everything occupies. Lumbosacral plexus, where it was stopping here between L4 and L5, the continuous story. L4, L5 will give towards the L4, L5, S1, S2, S3. This entire thing gives to sciatic nerve. Big nerve, very important nerve. It's a 10-mark question for most of the students in both physiotherapy, medical. It's a 10 marks question. You have the branches from it arriving. All I go to the classroom now and discuss you in better diagram. This is just as simple. In the classroom, I've done a blunder by telling you, please pardon me. L4, L5, S1 is a superior gluteal. The L5, S1 and S2 remove L4. Okay, you get L5, S1, S2, inferior gluteal, remove L5, S1, S2, S3 combination gives the posterior cutaneous nerve of the thigh, remove S1, you get S2, S3 and S4, the pudendal nerve. We'll go to the classroom and we'll study in detail about this thing and a better diagram to know about this. I hope you have enjoyed my video. The part 1, the part 2 follows immediately with this. This is my work to show students how to have to write it. Take care, bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're starting with lumbosacral plexus, one of the most important plexus, has lots and lots and lots of things to study. Lumbosacral plexus in a combination of L4, L5, S1, S2, S3 and S4. You can forget S4 if you for the time being because this is a packet of sciatic nerve arising from L4, L5, S1 and S2 and S3. This particular nerve is the sciatic nerve which I've written. This is the sciatic nerve. Obviously it has two branches, the common peroneal nerve arising from L4 to S2 contributions and the tibial component which arises from L4 to S3 component. This sciatic nerve is the most important part of the lumbosacral plexus. Actually, lumbosacral plexus is nothing but sciatic nerve plus S4. S4 will give a separate nerve, which will come to later on. What are the branches of this? Arising from the L4, L5 and S1, we have a superior gluteal nerve, the one I have showed you in the red. This particular nerve goes to supply the gluteus, as the name indicates, superior gluteal. It supplies the gluteus medius and minimus and the tensor fasciae latae. Next one, arising from the L5, S1 and S2 contributions is the inferior gluteal nerve. This gives off the nerve supply to the gluteus maximus. I have written the maxi, the big here. Just compare it off. Then arising from S1, S2 and S3 combination is the posterior cutaneous nerve of the thigh. This is a very important nerve because it gives the nerve supply to the skin of the posterior surface of the thigh, leg as well as the perineum. You know, that area between the anus as well as the vulva in case of females, and this particular region. And then we have a very important branch here. I've written short forms. Please do remember I'm reading for you. This nerve, this particular nerve is the pudendal nerve. Contributions from S2, S3 and S4 of the lumbar plexus, S2, S3 and S4. Because of this we have this lumbosacral plexus. This S2, S3, S4 pudendal nerve goes towards the voluntary control of the external urethral sphincter. It gets inhibited at presence of micturition when you desire to do micturition. Pudendal nerve has three branches: the inferior rectal nerve, you've got the perineal nerve, and the dorsal penis nerve, or in case of females, it's the clitoris nerve. It goes and supplies those areas as the name indicates. Also, we have certain ventral divisions. What I am talking is arising from this L4, L5, and S1. L4, L5, and S1 is a nerve to the quadratus femoris. As the name answers here, it goes and supplies to the quadratus femoris. Arising from L5, S1 and S2 is the nerve to the obturator internus muscle, a very important muscle of the pelvis region. It goes and supplies there. We have almost contributions from the S2, S3. This what I have written VN. This 2N is the visceral nerves which goes and supplies in the visceral region, and perforating cutaneous nerve is a combination nerve arising from S3 and S4. Okay, we do have branches called coccygeal plexus, that is S5 and C1, which goes towards the coccygeal nerve. No division, it just supplies the skin over the coccyx. How do I teach you this particular the lumbosacral plexus? The diagram is must. I'll just go back for you to pardon me. Yeah, this diagram here. And if I want to teach you lumbosacral plexus, this is how it is. This is L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, S4. Let us do certain sort of a thing now. I'll just here please say L4, L5, S1 and S2 goes towards the formation of superior gluteal nerve. Okay, then come down. Look at kids game sort of a thing. L5, S1 and S2 leads to formation of inferior gluteal nerve. Then we have something called as S1, S2 and S3. We're going down, please, we're going downwards. We have the posterior cutaneous nerve of the thigh. And then obviously the S2, S3 and S4 leads to your pudendal nerve. It's a very simple method. Your lumbosacral plexus needs a very good diagram, and you need to draw all the things textbooks might have not given in the diagram. The inferior rectal, perineal nerve and the dorsal penis or the clitoris nerve, it must be not given in that. Also the visceral nerves must be omitted. I may be wrong also. Just go for this. Diagrams will never give you the nerve to the quadratus femoris, nerve to obturator internus and the perforating cutaneous nerve. It's a simple method. Welcome to do refer textbooks for better knowledge. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.